welcome once again to Piccinino Pictures for this latest episode of Adventures in Filmmaking. As always, I'm Shaun Paul Piccinino, film and television director for the likes of Netflix, Max, Stars, and more. And if you like this kind of content, be sure to hit the like button, comment, share with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel. We're still brand new, so we're growing, and we really appreciate it. Today I wanted to focus on what I like to call filmmaking knickknacks.
Filmmaking Knick-Knacks!
These are little items or tools that can make a huge difference on set. So for today's episode, I'm going to focus on 8 awesome filmmaking tools that I use on just about any set that help make my life a little bit easier. And oh yeah, they're all under $100 each. Also, stick around to the end of this video to find out how you could win some of these amazing items in a free giveaway we'll be doing on the channel.
Free giveaway!
Alright, let's get into it. Whoops, that's not it. Let's try that again. Still not right. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's start with this little guy. Now, while there are lots of different tools on set for various reasons, I like to have a very compact little tool like this one from Small Rig to have in every one of my camera kits. It helps setting up the camera rig, it can help set up lighting and all sorts of different uses. Now it of course has a bunch of different screwdriver heads here, plus this flat head is really useful. People on set will know that you constantly need a flat head for setting up a camera rig. Or tightening certain things down. Then of course it also has a slew of different sized Allen keys, which again are standard to pretty much any kind of camera rig that you're setting up. Also, a nifty little thing here on the side is that you can store some extra camera screws onto the unit itself. Super compact, and the best part is it's $20. So I have one of these in every single one of my kits. The next item is a multifaceted, super compact, wee little light, or the wee light. This thing is super cool. It's compact, very bright for its size. It does all sorts of different effects. It's full RGB, so you got all the color spectrum. It can do police sirens, candlelight, all of that fun stuff, all controlled from an app. And the best part about it is how compact it is. So when you're filming in a tight space, like a car, for example, you can tuck it in on the dashboard or on the side of the door. You know, if you need a key or a fill light on your actors. So just super duper useful. And I always have several of these in my kit for every shoot I do, including this one today. I got one acting as a fill over here. So they're just a great item, and they clock in at just $35. Staying on theme, next up is this LED tube light. This is also RGB, so it does all the colors and effects, controlled by an application as well on your phone. And I just really love these things because, you know, they're compact, they're fast on set, you can tuck them away and hide them, you can control them through an app. It just really can save you a lot of time on set and save you a lot of headache. This one also is really cool on screen. So if you're shooting something science fiction, for example, or maybe a nightclub or something like that, these can work as a practical light, so be on camera and look really cool. This one here by Luxio clocks in at just $89, so still under $100. So I have a couple of these in my kit and use them all the time. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention they're also waterproof. So way to go, Luxio, for producing such a cool light at that price that can do all those cool things. Alright, this next item, most film folks will be very familiar with them, and these are 15mm rods or camera rails. And the reason I'm bringing these up is because, number one, they are carbon fiber. Number two, because the price of these carbon fiber rods have come down substantially. This set here from Nicey Rig set me back just $15. These are 6-inch, but I also bought some in 4-inch and 12-inch. They come in a variety of different lengths for different reasons and applications, but ranging from like literally $10 to $20, maybe $30 for you know, a nicer pair. So that's just a really great price point for an item that is super duper useful. I use these to build out the camera rig in a variety of different configurations, and Where that weight really comes into play is when you're going handheld and or a shoulder rig situation. You have to be rocking that for long hours into the day. So the weight really can become a factor, and these are a lot less weight than steel or aluminum or metal rods. So, you know, I like to say every ounce counts. This next item, most film crews and more specifically camera crews will of course recognize is a magic arm. This is most often used with like camera monitors, but can be used for all variety of peripherals on set. I love them because especially these newer ones are really robust and durable and strong, but also very quick to adjust. And again, your monitor can kind of twist around in all sorts of different configurations, 360 degrees, and then just a quick twist and it's locked down tight and rigid. This particular one from Newer literally costs $29, and that's again why I am talking about these, because this item used to set you back hundreds of dollars. And of course, there's really great brands that make these, and they still are several $100s and well worth it because of the build quality. But you can find some really cool, robust ones from brands like Newer and Small Rig that'll just set you back $30, $35. So again, it's a must for me to have in any camera kit. The next item on my list is a little bit newer to me, but man, I love it. I just used it on a shoot and it just really saved a bunch of time, and I just found it super cool. This is a magnetic ND filter kit. So you have this little ring here that threads, screws onto the front of your lens, and then the ND filters are magnetic, so they just click in like so. Really cool thing about it is that it is stackable, and of course this also can be used with magnetic filter effects. Obviously you want to probably stick with the same brand filters that are going to work with this threaded magnetic front. This one by K&F Designs also comes with a really cool magnetic lens cap, which I just find super cool. And this one at 72mm thread cost me around $53, I believe. And of course you can have different sizes, 77mm, you know, all the way up to I think 90mm or 95mm will range in price, again depending on the size, but also the filters themselves. Some kits come with more than one filter. So super cool, super useful, especially for speed, and if you're using a camera on set that doesn't have built-in ND filters, these guys just save you a bunch of time. Next up is a really inexpensive little item that you're probably familiar with in the mini ball head. This little guy, you can use it for all sorts of things like monitor attachments, different peripheral like wireless receivers, but I find them really, really useful in conjunction with my LED tube lights and LED little panel lights, because when they're mounted on a stand, you can literally orientate them into all sorts of different directions. Pretty much anything that you could possibly need, this little guy helps make it happen. And like this one, for example, is just $10. So if you want to be a real baller, dropping the dollar, you can spend $20 to $50 on a variety of different brands. You can find them on Amazon, eBay, and of course like B&H. But just a super useful tool. I probably have about a dozen of these in my kit and just use them for all sorts of different applications. The last item on my list today are these vinyl mesh see-through pouches, which I find incredibly useful to help keep yourself organized. Like these camera and monitor cables in this one, they come in a variety of different sizes. So like this one here, I have different camera screws and tools in there. You can pick up a kit of these, a package of like 5 to 10 different sizes for like 13 bucks on Amazon. Kind of a no-brainer to help keep yourself organized, and so you don't lose items in your camera or film kit. All right, those are 8 of my favorite filmmaking knickknacks. I hope you find them as useful as I do. Now, if you have some of your own favorite items, I'd love to hear about them, so please share them in the comments below. Now about those details on our giveaway. We're still a brand new channel and growing, so we thought it'd be cool and exciting to do a giveaway when we hit 1,000 subscribers, and you can help us make that happen. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll be doing a raffle to give away a free Wii Light and free small rig camera tool. And our friends over at Endless Tees have also sweetened the pot by giving away some of their cool swag like this hat, t-shirt, and stickers. The way you can enter the contest is simply by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and commenting below that you would like to be entered into the raffle. Now, if you're already a subscriber, you can go one step further and get a family or friend to also subscribe to our channel. Also, as our channel grows, we'll be continuing to do more giveaways, even bigger giveaways, so be sure to stick around, stick with the channel, and check out future videos. If you like this episode and want to see more cool camera knickknacks, also let me know in the comments below. I have a lot more of these that I could have listed, but I didn't want the episode to go too long. So if you like it and want to see a second episode on this kind of content, I'll be happy to do it. Thanks again so much for joining us on these adventures in filmmaking.